Jason from MechHead Studios. Happy New Year, as this is the 31st of December. Basically, I've gotten a lot of requests to try to explain the difference between straight assembly, custom, and over custom when it comes to your mecha models. More specifically, that's used more towards the Gundam models in particular. So this is just real quick. Let me just explain what it is because there is some slight differences and it's a lot of personal preference in what you want to do. Okay, so this is the Gundam Grimoire. It's from Recon Stigista and G. I know I butchered that name, but you know. So this is a straight assembly, straight out of the box. And what straight assembly means is, like I said, it's just straight out of the box. You build it, clean up the parts. Very little to no paint work. As you can see on this one, my son Anakin actually just did some panel lines on it real quick. Nothing big, nothing dramatic. It's just a real quick build. Boom, you got it done. Okay, so that would be straight assembly in its purest form. Just build it, put it on display, you're good to go. There's nothing wrong with that. A lot of them do look really great in their original colors and their plastic molds. So that's that one. Okay, so this is an Ailstrike Gundam from Gundam Seed. This is what I would consider a custom paint job because it is not the original colors. For this one, the whole theme was it's the prototype of the Ailstrike. Again, just repainted it, not everything, just part of it. Painted the backpack, did the eyes by hand. Excuse me. So that's what I would consider custom. It's just a custom paint job, maybe swap out some weapons. That's about it, not much else. And yeah, I've had him for a while. So yeah, he's going there. Now, over custom is completely new paint job. Lots of effects. Swap out the weapons. Swap out parts if you have them. This is another Grimoire, totally repainted. The idea for this one is it's for Russian forces. It's in the snow, and it's been used a lot. And it's got a female pilot. She hasn't really taken care of her mecha too well. So yeah, a lot of custom work on it. Excuse me. And yeah, I mean, that's basically it. The more extreme you go with your custom paint job, the more you can say it's an over custom. Now, as you've probably seen on various other websites like Gundam Guy and Gundam Eclipse, there's people that totally swap out this, etch in new panel lines, do that, add option weapons like from Kotobukiya or Wave or J parts, and that would definitely be an over custom because you are swapping out or creating new parts itself. But again, it just depends who you talk to. For me, this is over custom. I have got several Grimoires that are totally repainted and very much in this scheme, in this vein of scheme, where they've got lots of rust showing through and the whitewash paint job is just coming off. Versus this, I would consider just a custom Gundam. It's still clean, not a lot of real difference in the paint job, other than all this was repainted. But again, the theme was it's going to be a prototype unit. And again, straight assembly. Another custom I just happen to have here also is the Heavy Arms Custom. Simple repaint. It's nowhere near done. Obviously, I've got to do the cannons and do some other stuff. But yeah, you can see where I'm going with this. Totally different paint job than what it originally looks like. It still has some work to be done. And then I have a Serpent Custom. I wouldn't say this is over custom. This is just a custom paint job because I've just added some grime streaks on it. I wasn't too happy with it. A little bit of a weathering on there. You can see where the silver is. I'm not sure if my camera's picking it up. The gun is not done. Close, but not quite. And the veneer thrusters, camera's really not picking up, but they do have some silvering. The burned metal look, the blues, purples, yellows, oranges are not applied just because it's a little bit too small to do it. I just don't want to, be perfectly honest with you. So yeah, so there's your differences. I mean, you have all this to choose from. But the main thing is, they're your models. Do what you want. If you like the way it looks when you're done with it, great. If somebody else doesn't like it, screw them. It's not theirs. This is your model. You enjoy it. You build it the way you want to do it. That's all I got to say. So I hope this answered the question as to the difference between straight assembly, custom, over custom. If you've got some, share the link. Tell me where they're at. If you like what I had to say, hit like, share the page, be a subscriber. All right, take it easy, guys. Have a good New Year's. Don't drive drunk. Get your designated driver. Later.